If y'all can hear me, press one. If y'all can hear me, press one. Stop, sorry. If y'all can hear me, press one. Brother Nt, you probably got bumped out. Go back to the link and come back on. I don't know why I do that. Y'all can hear me, press one. Okay, got you. Texting 123. Y'all can hear me. Press one. Still waiting for Auntie to come on. Come on. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Anyway, welcome to my channel, Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media, the best of the business. Thank you. Um, best of the business. Believe that. Believe that. Believe that. We got another good one for y'all. This is Chop It Up with Auntie Part 2. Uh, the truth. Hashtag the truth. No one grinder. But we get some more people in. Let me shout out to my day one, Tom Malone in the building. Thank you. And also the Seneca one, my sister Seneca one. Thanks for coming. We waiting for brother Ed T to come on. Everything else. Um, let's get these announcements out the way. Shout out to my underrated one family. Let's keep on fight. Let's keep on fighting for the truth, no matter what. Shout out to the Miss. Um, let's keep fighting for the truth, my underrated one family. Also, shout out to No Duck Zone family. No Duck Zone podcast family. Shout out to y'all, the brothers and sisters on there. Thank you. Also, shout out to hashtag TWT family. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the brothers and sisters over there. Also, shout out to the mighty LDBC, that stands for Lions Den Boxing Community. Also, basketball community. Shout out to the brothers and sisters there. Until we wait for brother Ant T. Um, this sometimes this app be bugging out sometimes. It really does. It bugs out sometimes, you know. Uh, so we waiting for brother Ant T to come through. I don't know, just bump people. I don't know this thing, but while we waiting, um, brother Ant T coming. So, but let me get this out the way. Spring is almost like around the corner. A lot of crazies is out there. Um, be careful out there, y'all. Be careful. Be careful out there. You know, protect at all times. I got some goodies coming up on my channel. You know, the underrated boxing talk. I will bring it back soon. I don't know when, but I'll bring it back soon. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start a series about New York. So my New York fam, they're gonna be coming. They be coming on the panel. We're gonna talk about New York, how they was raised, how New York is, and everything. Like I said, I see I could do it before my birthday, or it won't be before my birthday. Be definitely after my birthday. So watch out for that and everything. So I'm trying to get some people up that was it born and raised in New York. I already got a few people already. So they just wait for me. I just want to reach out, get some more people on there. And we understand what's the space in, you know, is right now. And I'm just saying the real ones just keep on be who you are, be real, you know. Cause we see a lot of craziness out here. It seems like it's always recycling of chaotic drama, dumbness, and everything. And I know there are certain channels that is calm. There are certain channels know how to be a grown up, and even like you could say for outside too. But I want to concentrate before Auntie comes on. You know, hey, what's going on, nephew? How you doing? So it's real. I don't know what the words say, but we still gotta do what we gotta do. You know. Yeah. So hold on, y'all. Um, hold on for 1 second. I'll be right back. We having a little problem, but don't worry about it. It's crazy. Um, but we gonna get in some things. So bear with us. So hold on, just bear with us. Bear with us. But let me know how y'all doing today in the chat. Let me know how y'all doing in the chat. You know. He just text me what's going on here. So hold on for 1 second, fam. Hold on for 1 second. Bear with us. Bear with us. Bear with us. Okay. All right. Okay. Stay right there, brother Nt. Um, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. It's only for Nt. Okay. It's only for Nt. Don't nobody don't touch it. Don't touch it. That's for only brother Nt. Here was the link, brother Nt. All right, hold on for 1 second. Let me move the shirt. Okay, cool. Sorry about that, brother Nt. Good evening.
What's going on, man?
All right.
Salute
Sorry.
JT. What's good with you?
All right. Sorry for the inconvenience, brother. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. That happens to me sometimes. I think I had the wrong link or something. What's up?
Not much, man. Not much. Welcome back to part two of the chop up and everything. And I'm glad that you because I know you're a busy man. Did a lot of things, and I always appreciate you what you bring to the table, and you take time out again and come back and we do this chop up and everything. And also let me let people know it's still the same way. Auntie's gonna ask questions about me. So I want people to understand that. But how's your day so far?
Long. You know what I'm saying? It was long, but we're glad it's winding down. It's all good.
That's
No
all. We we
complaints.
we
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 through it.
we ain't gonna keep we ain't gonna keep it that long. We ain't gonna keep it that long. But we're gonna get into it. We are already asked you all the questions about stuff like that. Tell us what there any new stuff coming up right now that we should
um,
know?
no, I mean at the moment, as far as the official YT Purge channel is concerned, we're trying to get like a few times a month show going on Friday nights. Just a structured roast battle. Cash prize goes to the winner of that. That's something that we've been working on, and just planning the next event. Not quite sure what the next one's going to be, but trying to just let those ideas just come. You know, it's pretty much it
Look,
as
let me
far as
ask you.
new goes.
Okay, let me ask you a question. How did you put your own spin on the verge? That I told me I never seen like with how you do it, but how do you created it?
What do you mean? You mean like you said the purge?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, that's I I really don't put my own spin on it. It kind of, is, the theme is kind of what the theme is. Anything goes. But as far as, just theming it every time, that idea kind of just comes to me.
Hmm.
To start with a color scheme, or I'll just hear you know um, a soundtrack or something, a track that just kind of just puts everything together in my brain, and then I sit in front of the screen and just start messing with stuff.
I got okay. Now, lately, I know the last time you was on my channel, we was him, me. It was me, brother Auntie, and Aquafina, BB Dunn. We was talking about shout out to the sister. We was talking about relationships. We was talking about values and stuff. And what I find out, like I said, find out. That's wrong. That's wrong to say. Continuously, let me say that I just find that there's quite a few people don't respect each other's value. They say you gotta have these certain expectations up here, but instead of like if a girl you had love for the person, or the what they could bring and add on, that conversation is not happening. Why do you think is that?
Oh, I mean, people don't want to get to know each other anymore. Everybody just kind of wants to judge a book by its cover, and that's it. You know, I say people just want to judge a book by its cover, and then when they get with people, they expect people to just kind of fit into the box that they've already created in their own brains, and just walk away when it doesn't work. You know,
Because I
basically.
asked that, yeah, I asked that question, brother Auntie, because me being in the space for a minute now, it's like each time the expectations be changing. And like go more what you're saying, it's not, they don't want to get to know each other. They don't understand that, when you build something, it takes time. Everybody just want something just happen right then and there. And I feel that is a problem too. We don't take a chance to get to know each other and build. And I feel that and then so we so much in a rush. I gotta have it right now. I gotta have it instead of like we get to know the person, get to know their character. Build. Even if they don't know certain things, you can always work on that. Work together as one. Because you never know what God. Because sometimes we be blocked. Sometimes we block God's blessings.
No, I mean, without a doubt. But I always say, look, if you can block it, then it wasn't a blessing meant for you in the first place. So if you're even capable of blocking it, so sometimes you don't get what you want, or even something that's good for you, because you weren't ready to receive it. So a lot of folks just aren't ready for that. And sometimes, that can be a little projection for most of us when we say stuff like, I know when I say stuff like that, because, you know, some of the things that, I look back, it's like, damn, I could have had this, I could have had that, or I could have made this work or whatever. Yeah, sometimes you're just not ready for that. So it's just not your time yet.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I just say for me, it's like sometimes we have the stuff right there, and we old enough. We look at it, and sometimes all about be a better you too. I always say that all about changing, and so if we willing to change within ourselves to be better, we be more than like to gain certain goodness. But some of us do not want to change. We just said in their own way. This is how it is. How it is. All I could just speak for me that
Mhm.
I got changed. I said, it was always involved for me. It's always involved me. I cannot be stagnant of what in the past, what it is. I always got to be on the go. And then when I be on the go, my time's gonna come, and then things will happen. So that's for me. But like to go back to like brother Ed T, that's what I appreciate you as a brother to the brother. You always involved, and I respect that. You're always involved. There are some people that had disagreements and stuff, but you're always involved. Always like, listen, understand what I'm saying. See for what it is out there. The answer is right there if you just willing to see it and to know it. And I respect that from you, brother, because ain't that many people in this space will do it. I'm not talking about the ones in the chat. In the chat, y'all doing the thing too. But explain people why you like that.
I mean, you try to see. I've always been trained like if you don't see things from other perspectives, it's easy to get caught off guard. So you can't just see things from your own perspective and assume, oh, this is the right way to see it, and that's it. I won't even try to see it another way because there's too many other people in the world. So people will surprise you. You know, you can get unlucky, you can make a mistake, but you should be surprised as little as possible. So it helps to be able to, just try to understand where other folks are coming from.
Got you. Hey, that's my day one, bro, right there. Brother, she stay sleep TV. Please go subscribe to everybody, but please go subscribe to Brother She Stay Sleep. Always talking about the truth and stuff like that, and I really appreciate it. That's one of the few brothers besides NT that I do support, and we gotta support brothers that are bringing the truth. As me being older and stuff, we said what up, and so for me, and NT, whatever question you want to ask me, feel free. It's a chopper. Feel free. Make a
No.
difference. Feel free. But I want to get this out though. It's very important for me, being as older, to support brothers like you and brother NT, to
Mm.
give y'all the support, and then make sure that there's a brother right here that willing to be in the background and help. And I take that I take that very seriously. I take pride in what I'm doing, you know. And I just want to salute you and brother She Say Sleep and others. Y'all keep on doing it. You got right here, you got a brother right here in the background supporting y'all, want y'all to win, and that's what it's all about and everything. So I just want to salute brother NT and brother She Stay Sleep. Y'all keep up the fine work. And other, nephew, you keep up the fine work. And then even the sisters, the cynical one, and keep up the good work. I just want to put it out there. So in 10 minutes, you want to ask some questions. You don't mind to ask questions, brother?
Well, I mean, hey, whatever you'd like to add. I mean, if you want to talk, because that's something that conversation always comes up, just as far as just the support, in the space. Brothers supporting each other, brothers and sisters
Mm-hmm.
supporting each other. People just supporting each other. You see it a lot in a lot of the other sectors going on. Going around. Um, people just seem to support each other. But I know, just the spaces like you and I kind of came up in, you don't really see the support so much. So, you're one of very few that still kind of support everybody. I don't know if it's the numbers or it's the hot topics or it's just all of the politics involved with it, but I see a lot of support that has kind of fallen off for a lot of folks over the years. And I personally don't like it, but I guess that's just how things go.
Well, I said for me, brother She Stay Sleep, we came almost at the same time, you know. Um, I said I could say that people like chaotic, they love drama, overly aggressive, overly emotional. I mean, overly emotional. They get high on that. There's no connecting of common sense. And what I should say this first, See, I put God first in my life, and I try to do my best and be with that, and so with certain things that don't feel right with me, and I know that you know wherever I see it, I don't want to be around it, and so and sometimes we always talk about young people, young people, young people. Nah, there are quite a few grown ups, even in my age group. I be 59 in June, and they not setting an example for y'all. They not setting an example. It's like a word, like a twirl. All the nonsense is keep on spinning and spinning and spinning. So that's why you don't see me some of these things, because it's not appealing to me. It's not uplifting. And at the end of the day, especially us as a people, shoot, we got a lot of shit on a black man, and black women got a lot of shit too. But we got to find a way to get this together, and so we could build. And us as brothers, man, it's like, for me, I mean, you can ask continuing questions. Fine with that. I don't care. You can ask, but sometimes, like brother, she said, sleep. He be saying there's no such thing brotherhood.
Mhm.
And the outside looking in, can I afford them? Even like you say certain things, can I afford you? No, because I'm outside looking in. I got a better perspective, you know. And sometimes I be doing my man shows, and ain't getting no push, high no push, all about lifting, have fun and stuff like that. So so where's support? There's people say, "Oh, ain't no good child." They're like you. She stay sleeping, and nephew. I mean, in the space where the support at? But if I go and say, yeah, fuck brother Auntie, fuck the purge,
Oh yeah.
fuck that, I put that chat. Oh yeah, it be lit up. Oh yeah, what's your cash at? Yo, Brian, what's your cash at? It be about 50, 60 people. You hear what I'm saying? Yo, I
Hey,
don't
do
want
it.
to
Do it
know.
2 days in a row. Do it 2, 3 days
Right,
in a row. That shit will
exactly.
double.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And this is real right here. You know that, brother Auntie.
Yeah, but I mean, but we figured that out a while ago, and you still stayed the course. I mean, I get in there sometimes too, but when I cut it off, I cut it off. I don't care about the numbers.
That's the difference,
Not for
brother
real. I don't like. I
Auntie.
don't. I don't care about it. I'm like, y'all keep that.
No,
Like y'all can
but
keep it.
right, but that's the difference, brother Auntie. You say you have to say it, and I said that's it.
Yeah.
But these people, and I did a live, are overly emotional. I'm gonna send you the live, to your IG or your email. I want you to check it out. I did a live on overly emotional, and I want you to check it out. And you could put wherever you want to put in chat. I just want, but I forgot to send it to you. But we deal with overly emotional. They don't know to cut it off. They don't want to go. Sometimes we used to always say, "Oh, they don't know." They know, but they don't want to grow. They don't want. They don't know how to cut it off. And I'm talking about the men now. These men, these only still in their mother's titty. They still drinking that milk.
Well, that's why I think a lot of folks have abandoned the relationship topics over the course of the last X amount of years, 4 or 5 years or whatever. You've seen a lot of folks that used to be in these conversations every day, and now they're
Mm-hmm.
not because you know they realize that a lot of dudes on here, like it's easy to go off on women all day, but you
Mm-hmm.
realize that a lot of dudes are really just looking to be mommy. They're looking for a chick to mommy them. Not even, I mean, I think a lot of them even given up on that shit in real life, but they want to be mommied and shit on panels and treated like children with kid gloves. And it's like, bro, we're men. We're supposed to be having conversations as men. Um, this is getting old. So I think you just the lack of support isn't that people don't want to support each other. I think a lot of people have just evolved and just grown and just outgrew this shit. And some people just don't want to support. But for the most part, I think a lot of folks have really outgrown it.
Yeah. It's just like it's crazy. I'm like, because like I check out different sectors and they support each other. I give you case in point, right? In February, right? This is I was getting ready on. Matter of fact, along the way you were doing a perk. You were doing a perk. So I was waiting for you to come on. I said, let me go check through YouTube and stuff, right? So with this guy, he was Indian, right? And he was just started his channel. So I clicked on his other channel. He was the only one. I was the second one. And, how you doing? I just checked him on this. He supported. No one. I know you know what, Grinda. I like you. I like what you said. I really appreciate that. We're gonna support you. We're gonna support you and stuff. And then, the guy said, "Don't worry about it." And this guy, he started his channel. He had 5 subs, right? Now I'm talking about mid-February, yo. All right. So I watched the purge with you, and it was like it was fire, And I know at that day, Auntie, you just get up. You talking, I just you was agitated because people was lying and stuff. I forgot which purge it was, but it was like and people out there go support brother Auntie. What he doing? He always tell the truth, and that's mid-February, right? Come around in mid-March, the same person was in the chat that I was with. He was monetized he was monetized within 3 weeks.
Yeah. No, it doesn't
Yeah,
take
in
that
three
long
weeks,
these days.
y'all. In 3 weeks, y'all. They got him up. I said, "Oh, you." He said, "I remember you. Will you subscribe to me?" I said, "Yeah, I'm subscribed to you. I promise I'm gonna bring more people there to thank you and the one to thank you
What's up,
so much.
Mahogany?
What's up, Mahogany? Mahogany, yeah, I gotta reach out to you because I want to do a talk with you again. But but see, it wasn't the first time I see it, bro. It ain't the first time, but it's something about this space. I'm not talking about everybody's space. It's just in this space. It's like, God, I mean, like, come on, yo. It's within 3 weeks. He got monetized. They got him monetized. I can go on and on throughout the years, but with us, I used to get mad, but I laughed. I mean, like, we got information that could benefit us, and we want to talk about the same gender all day. All day. Have you washed up? Have you eating? I mean, are you married? Do you pay attention to your wife or husband or your boyfriend or your girlfriend? What is we doing? I mean, like, I, I'm talking about as an older brother.
I mean, oof. This is just the space we're in. Like
Yeah.
it's bad, but it's the space that we're in, and people use this as an escape from reality. So just the cool, fun stuff is not the only thing that people escape from and neglect. A lot of times, it's the bare necessities and the shit that needs to be done. A lot of folks are neglecting that stuff too.
Yeah. That's a good point.
barely
Yeah.
getting through, barely surviving. So, I try to maintain some kind of balance. I try. It's easy to get caught up with this, but I I try. That's why certain, a lot of things I don't do them as often. I try to live by the moniker of a never
Mhm.
ever always or never. Never ever always, you know.
Yeah, I didn't see the sister behind me say I'm tired to be honest. No, you stick, never get without being honest and everything. Um, but I'm gonna reach out to you, sister behind me, because I want to do a part two. You know, no, it's two. Yeah, but it's sad, but like I remember that Mahogany was talking about plants, right? That you could eat, plants that you could grow and you put water on it and it lift your spirits up, right? Okay, Mahogany, I reach out to you and I remember because I was in the chat, so I'm like, she, you know, he had some that I get, yeah, I can listen to it. Yeah, as some plans, brothers could. Uh, okay, no problem. We still here, and it was like 5, 6 people at first, and I was like, but they see Mahogany, like, ha da 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 da. No, I'm not talking about Mahogany, but when somebody come, I tell people all the time, when somebody come after you, you going to defend yourself. Because somebody come after me, trust me, you getting these doom shots straight up and down. I don't care you're man or woman. So I'm going to fit. It's just that when I got older, I know how to go about doing it a different way. And and here again, even you, brother Nt, talking about the
Yeah,
Dow Jones financial and stuff.
which
Where
that
was the
that
proof?
that's a little volatile. My young one, I was trying to talk to him about it. I'm like, I don't know what the hell is going on. He's like, I'm like, yo, it's volatile these days, man. Um, so I haven't even been paying, and yeah, I haven't even been paying attention to any of that. You know, I've been caught up. I got so much stuff to do, man. Mm.
Yeah, but whatever you want to ask me, brother Nt, feel free, please. It's a chopper, but and then, like again, I gotta repeat it again. It's not just everybody told me the young ones. They be these old ones. Be started.
Yeah. Well, I mean, old fools used to be young fools. They just got older. So yeah, I mean that's what happens, you know. And you got a lot of young fools that have found the only place where they never really have to grow up, mature, and people will put up with their shit. They found the internet. They found the internet. So
Yeah.
just to understand, this is going to be a haven for all types of different personalities. You'll find some very respectful, respectful, good people, and you're going to find some low lives, and you're going to find some people that just haven't quite figured it out. I think inherently most people are decent people. Folks
Mhm.
just they're all the hero in their own story, so they don't
Yeah.
you know you
Yeah.
know
Yeah. She said, "Don't forget I cook Chinese food for God's sake." Girl. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That shoot, man. I got people. I forgot to tell you. I had people come and tell me like, "Yo, when you gonna bring boxing back? When you gonna bring this back?" When I get ready. When I know it'll be supportive.
Yeah, I mean, I know I've been going on around, like I know I've been looking for Mace's show, and Mace is like he's just doing hockey. I'm like, damn, Mace, man.
Yeah.
Like I want to talk some basketball, maybe even some football with him. A little bit of baseball too. But I missed him during baseball season, and he's talking hockey. But I'm glad to see him. I'm glad to see
Yeah,
him
I'm glad to
live.
see him too. I was
Yeah.
on. I was on there. Shout out to brother Mace. I was on there like
I
two
don't mind.
days
I
ago.
like boxing shows too. Getting on boxing panels.
Yeah, yeah. I'm saying this is what I right. If y'all want me to do boxing, tell me you want. I could bring the underrated boxing talk back, but it's gotta be supportive. Come on the panels talk about
But
boxing.
you know how it is, man. You got to build it for them to come. You
Yeah,
build it, they will come.
but I build it and they still. So
You
what's
build it,
this?
they
What's the
will come.
sense? I
Yeah.
build it. I mean, I think you'll see underrated boxing talk. I think I'm up to like maybe 90, 94, 95, something like that. So I build it. Just come. Got some good ones. Got some good fights coming up. That'll be nice. Watch out, because I will bring it back. I got some good boxing coming up very soon.
Well,
Watch out for that.
that's something that I've had in the works for a while, and I haven't been able to do it. Just like just a man's panel night where we do all that. Talk about sports, boxing, whatever. You know, but you're not allowed to talk about women under any circumstances. I've been thinking about that. Like under
Yeah.
no circumstances can you talk about women.
No, we ain't talking about women. So I do like I created like men's breakfast fellowship men because sometimes men we get up, sometimes we feel depressed, sometimes we need somebody to talk to. We talking about men, talking about anything from anything. Under men's talk, I create that too. Support, but they want these women. No, we ain't talking about no women. Talking about men. Read the topic. I just there's people. I'm like, so when people got this certain assumption, oh, you ain't. I create certain things. I just don't bring it up because there's no support. If there's no support, I'm not bringing it out. I'm not. I'm not. I refuse. I refuse to be look like a fool. I'm not. Now I can go and talk and don't have nobody to come up. But I just talk. As a matter of fact, bro, she told me to do that too. I'm gonna start doing that more. Have
Hell yeah,
self
you gotta do
lives,
that.
and that's it. Call it a day. Call it a day. Forget all that. Because y'all don't appreciate real. Y'all don't appreciate uplifting. Y'all don't appreciate none of that. No. Don't appreciate none of that. So don't come to me and ask me, you should be, well, you support? You don't support, shut up. And I ain't talking about the young ones. I'm talking about your older, old dirt ones. Shut
Well,
up.
I mean, people want the mess, man. They want the mess. They want the drama. People want to be entertained, and it's only but so much time in the day. I get it. When you're talking about live streaming, there's usually somebody else live while you're live. People have to choose what to watch. So people choose some stuff where it's like you got the opportunity to read a book, a good, you know what I'm saying, to curl up next to a good book that you know is going to be just as good if you read it tomorrow, or you get the chance to see to like see a train wreck, a car accident live in front of you. You're probably going to turn in the direction of the car wreck, and that's what most people do. So I don't hold it against them. That's why I don't trip about the numbers. Um, yeah, I just don't. You know, when it's time to promote an event, where it's like, okay, it's going down. Everybody knows that this will be on, or everybody else will be on. Does everybody still choose to see everybody else? And I try to make sure I got everybody's attention when I want it.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't need everybody's attention.
Got you. Hey, shout out to brother Hassan. Thanks for coming to his show. Please go check him out. I met him through the She Stay Sleep channel. Thank you, brother. She Stay Sleep. Thank you so much. But help us on. Don't let it be your first time. Don't let it be your last time. But go support that channel. Go support the brother Hassan. Thanks for coming. Very much appreciated. Any questions you want to ask me, feel free. Cause oh yeah, in another 10 minutes, I'm gonna let you know to put your questions down in the chat. Okay, I'm gonna let you know. Another 10 minutes. All right, and so this thing is so we just this is chop it up with brother NT part two. Part one was fire. Part one is fire, and we got some great people in the chat. So y'all, if y'all want to, you want to grab each other up, yeah, but make sure you grab brother up too. Make sure we grab each other up, all right. But I appreciate y'all because y'all could be anywhere, but y'all here, and I really appreciate that. I really do from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate that. But there's a let's talk about let's talk about basketball. Let's talk about basketball.
Yeah, forgive me. That's why I wasn't on camera. I got bad lighting out here. Sorry about that.
Don't worry. You don't
like
worry.
Nothing I can do about it because it's natural light.
Gotcha. Don't worry about that. Now, what you know? You were talking about basketball. I know you heard about the coach got fired from the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, and that's something that I wanted to kind of. I know I need to upload a video. I'm definitely gonna do it on my sports channel, but that's a pattern. Like, pay attention. Okay, the last five, because nobody's repeated since the Warriors in 2017 and 2018. So in the 2020s, out of the last five champions, three of the coaches have been fired. Three of the coaches have been fired, and one of the coaches that made the finals has been fired.
Yeah.
The one that made the finals got fired was Ime Udoka. I know people gonna be like, "Oh, that was over something else." Hey, I get it, but it's still like, come on, like
Right.
winning just doesn't seem to supersede all. Budenholzer got fired, right? He won in 2021. Vogel won in the bubble with the Lakers. They done fired him and hired another coach and fired him too, and fired him too. Okay, and then Mike Malone just got fired.
Yeah.
Feel me? So the only coaches that haven't been fired is the one with four championships as that team's coach. You know, and the reigning one, the reigning champion. But I'm like, I don't think his job is safe either. Who the hell's job is safe?
And see stuff like that. When we talk about, I want to talk about on the man show.
But I'll
because
tell you
also,
what I don't like is when people bring that up. They don't talk about the smoking gun. They didn't just fire the coach; they fired the general manager
the
too.
manager too, right?
So that says something.
That says something, yes. And so that's the thing about it that we want to talk about. And also I do have sports and politics that brother NT had been part of that, throughout the years too. Bring it back too, because I ain't talking about y'all, but yeah, but we did talk about stuff like there, like you said, there is a trend, and also
I'm like, nobody's job is safe. You just
job's not
watch.
safe.
You just watch Luka Doncic get traded, like get traded in the middle of the season before coming up for like the richest contract in history.
He did got traded.
Like, for real.
He did got traded?
Huh?
Oh, that's right. He traded to the Lakers, right?
Yeah.
That's
Like,
crazy.
you don't like you traded. So what does this mean? Like, this is business. This is business. I've seen it. Teams will do just like businesses will do. They will blow it up, liquidate it, sell it too early. It's always better to get rid of it early than it is to get rid of it late.
Okay.
No, and I get what Time is saying in the chat. It's like, yo, the worst firing in Denver history. Yeah, it's up there.
It's up there.
It's up there. Without a doubt. That's up there because that was a basketball right there, like Mike Malone, that's a coach's coach right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? That 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 that's worse than remember when the Knicks fired Larry Brown?
Mm-hmm.
I said the same thing then. It's like, why do you fire Larry Brown? And I know even Phil Jackson in the front office when they fired Phil Jackson, I I personally didn't care what type of job he was doing. I was like, it's Phil Jackson. He kind of just I'd rather him just up there. He'll make better decisions in his sleep by accident, by mistake than most people will make. So I just trust him to make decisions. Um, but the way they ran him out of town, I was like, man, but they do stuff like that.
Yeah. Hit the like
Um,
button, yo. Hit the
and
like
nah,
button.
but
Yeah.
before that, remember the Grizzlies coach got fired. Memphis coach got fired 2 weeks
Right, too,
two
y'all.
weeks ago.
2 weeks
So
ago,
yeah,
y'all.
ain't nobody's job safe. And all these teams are supposed to be playoff teams. Like there's no home court advantage. Everybody's jockeying for position. You get the right matchup or you exploit the right matchup in a series, and boom, you moving on. You know, the Oklahoma City Thunder are the number one seed in the league. Like
Right.
that should tell you everything you need to know about how wide open that is, and the fact that championship coaches are getting fired. That none of that crap matters. Like none of it matters. Like winning championships just doesn't matter. It obviously doesn't. The only team it seems to matter to, believe it or not, is like the Lakers and the Celtics. Those seem to be the only teams that really give a damn about winning a championship.
Yeah.
The way I see it.
Yeah. Side Posse, how you doing?
Because
Thanks for
I'm
coming.
like, look at even what's going on in Philly.
Thanks for coming.
Like, it's like a joke, bro. Y'all trying to win a champion. Like who the hell is trying to win a championship?
Yeah, right. Yeah, man. Yeah. And I was talking about that briefly in one of my lives. I forgot which live it was. It was like a few days ago. I said, I mean, there's nothing to say. These coaches that say, and but also these players. Shout out to Old Head Podcast. That's my day one, bro, right there. Shout out to Old Head Podcast. We was talking about, the history of the NBA and how the players back then and the difference of players right now, and they still people still talking about who's the greatest between LeBron and I'm behaving myself. I call LeBron another name, but I'm gonna behave myself because I don't want to do that. So um it's not even close.
I mean, to be honest, it's not even close to the guys that it's closer to. Like, it's not even close. Like, it's not. So I'm not. It's but I get it. You got to kind of have that debate with somebody that's still in the league now, because when LeBron retires, they're going to be comparing Jokic, to everybody, because he's going to have all these crazy ass numbers and counting. So that's the way and Luka Doncic and all of them and Giannis, and they're going to be comparing all of those guys. That's just the way it's supposed to be. They, it's in the best interest for marketing to have somebody you can at least compare to the greatest in history, even if the comparison is crazy as all hell. You know what I'm saying? um,
Yeah. It's crazy because
because it is. I mean, and it's never been. The thing is, like over the course of history, that comparison gap has never been this damn wide.
why?
It's never been this wide. Um, when you just look at it over the course of eras, you know, I mean, who were you comparing? Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain to? You were comparing them to what? George Mikan, Dolph Shays. It was pretty clear they were very, very good. And then, Bird and Magic, they were just the winners. They kind of owned the decade. You know, and then
Right.
Jordan, you know, was what it was. You know, So LeBron is just, I mean, it's the natural comparison when you have that transition of eras. Every era is gonna have, their guy to compare. So it's cool, but this doesn't even like. It's like I don't even compare you to Magic or Kareem. Like you barely compare to those guys. So how in the hell do you compare to a guy that's supposed to be above them? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't get it. Like I'm being real. Like accolade for accolade, Magic and Kareem, accolade for accolade, numbers for numbers, all of that, playoff numbers, championships, count it all. That dude don't even compare to them.
It really is. So, um,
Like I'll be real. Like I'm like, yeah, you got the all time scoring title. You got a fourth ring, a bubble ring, half a ring, whatever you want to call it. I'll put you above Larry Bird. I'll let you pass Larry Bird. you know,
I can't even do
Bird,
that.
Bird had 3 MVPs.
Yeah, but I can't even.
Three
I can't even.
championships.
But I can't. Bro, I can't do that.
No.
I can't put back, bro. I can't. I can't
Now
do
that
it.
sounds biased.
I can't. I can't do it. Who? I mean, we could compare to?
No, I
Who?
mean
Definitely ain't
no,
Kobe.
no, yeah, he definitely compares to Kobe. He passes Kobe, and I get it. A lot of the Kobe
LeBron
fans get
past
pissed
Kobe.
off. Hell yeah, because look, name a day when LeBron James stepped on a basketball court and he wasn't at least the best player on his team. And like maybe now at age 40 with Luka Doncic there and a couple years with AD. But other than that, before that, when the hell was LeBron James not the best player even on his team?
I can't see
Like him or
that.
not, he's always been the number one guy on his team. Kobe wasn't even always the number one. Like, you got 3 championships. You weren't even the best player on your team, bro. Like,
I get what you're
no
saying.
disrespect. No
I get what you're
disrespect.
saying, but
Yeah, and there's no
even
disrespect to you. You know what I'm saying? Because Kobe is still Kobe. But LeBron got him. You got him. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. You got him. Because I think LeBron can win 3 in a row as well. You got a Shaq for them 3 years that Kobe had a Shaq, like for real. So like come on, you wasn't even the best player on your team. You know,
yeah.
LeBron James
That,
got 4 championships as the best player on his team and
that.
4 MVP. You know what I'm saying? Give him
But yeah. Okay, brother T, but I can't see. I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. But I respect what you're saying. But I
that.
I can't do it. Brother Hassan, if you want to reach out to me, there goes my email right there. You can reach out to me if you want to. You can reach out to me. Yeah, you can reach out. But yeah, anything you want to ask about me, brother?
Like I said, I mean, it's just it with that Kobe thing. It depends on where you rank Kobe. Like where you rank Kobe. Like I think Kobe's in there with Isaiah Lajuan. I guess you could say Tim Duncan. A lot of people say Tim Duncan's above Kobe Bryant, bro. You know,
Right, we can debate
a
that,
lot
but
of people say that's debatable. I agree. I believe
I
that's
can't.
debatable
Yeah, that's debatable, but I can't. I mean, like,
because
I can't. I can't.
for the most part, they have pretty similar careers. You know, as far as not having to be the best player for about 3 championships. You know what I'm saying? But still
LeBron is
being
better
really
than
good.
Kobe. Nah, I'm not. No, no, I'm not. No, not no. No, we I understand. No, nah, no, no. Nah, see, I watched the game long time. Now, but do you have you pay attention to the NFL news?
Not necessarily, nah.
Okay. So the Jets got the number 7 pick. The Jets got former Chicago Bear and Pittsburgh Steeler quarterback Justin Fields. He was a former 11th pick in 2000 and I believe 2021 draft. And Mahogany, check your email. Hey, Bronny Alley, how you doing? Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. And also, so he gonna be running. I like the what the Jets is doing. Just for me, it's like on the seventh pick. You know they need a tackle, right tackle. And I want them to get the right tackle. But also they were talking about this tight end named last name Warren. I believe he's from Penn State, and then he said like him and stuff. But this draft that I was checking out, there's good some good tight ends and also some tackles. And so we're gonna see what the Jets is going to do. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Welcome, Sister Brownie Ellie. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. And yeah. So the Giants. Oh yeah, the Giants picked up Russell Wilson. You can't make it up.
I'm a Giants fan, and
Yeah, they pick
so
up.
so
I'm just, also they got pick up Jameis Winston.
so
Okay.
Giants are done, dog.
So yeah, so
I don't like seeing
yes.
anybody win a Super Bowl in the NFC East, especially. That's not the Giants. So I don't like them years when I have to watch the Eagles win it. But it's all good. I ain't mad at them. You know?
Yeah, well,
Could have been worse. Could have been the Cowboys.
yeah, the Cowboys. Cowboys. They in the news. They always in the news and stuff. People, family, if you want to put your questions in the chat, please do. But I'm letting you know right now, if I feel the questions is not suited to ask Auntie, I am not answering it. I'm not. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna put it up there. I'm just letting it right now. So y'all can put your questions up right now. That'd be very much appreciated. While me and Auntie talking and stuff on, yeah, baseball. You don't watch baseball, don't you? Right? You don't watch
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. Now, so what's your favorite team again? I forgot. You told me one
And the
time. I forgot.
Yankees.
Yankee. Yeah, yeah.
But
See, yeah.
I'm still kind of pissed, but there's nothing I could do about it. They let Juan Soto go to the Mets, so that is what it is.
Now I'm gonna tell you, as a fellow New Yorker, I was surprised.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
they gonna do whatever they can to keep Soto in the Bronx. Now you make him go 6 miles, no 9 miles to Wills Point, Queens, to the Mets. I I'm surprised.
I'm
He
not.
let him walk, actually walked. I was surprised.
I mean, maybe they feel like they have. I don't know. That's just stupid. That's just stupid. So you know, it's just dumb. I'm
I
not
thought
a.
at first, I
I'm
thought
not
at
really
first,
sold on Aaron Judge. I like Giancarlo Stanton, but neither one of them are Juan Soto. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It can't. Ain't no reason to cry about it. Boys across town now. I am pretty pissed though. Still, that's why I brought it up. I am still pissed,
yeah, a
but I
lot of
can't.
people are pissed off.
I'm
For
still a
me, I'm
Yankees fan
pissed
though.
off.
Hey,
I
so
am
it is
pissed
what it
off. I'm
is.
surprised. I am surprised.
That's a damn good ball player, man. So
Yeah, yeah.
to lose him, to go over there, I mean, right over there, he obviously wants to stay in New York. You pay that man. You pay
Yeah.
that man, give him what he wants. Um, but whatever, I can't tell billionaires how to spend their money.
Yeah.
As far as there's a question in the chat about what the Boston Celtics overrated. Um, nah, I don't think so. I mean, as a defending champs, they pretty much been the best team in the East for a few years now. It's not even. It really hasn't even been much of a question. Um, yeah, they've been the best team in the East ever since really like LeBron left it. And Kawhi got the hell up out of Toronto. Um, So that's why they've been able to get to the conference finals, get to the finals. I think they got to the conference finals in the bubble. Um, Conference finals a couple more times, got to the finals and lost. So it was a matter of time before they got over the hump as far as the Celtics were concerned. Definitely, just have it. And it clicks on all cylinders when they have Porzingis on the court. Like he spreads the floor. He's gives a defensive presence. Just a pretty complete team. They did get really lucky though that they got to win a championship last year without having to beat Denver. But it happens like that. You know what I'm saying? It happens like that. You know, Denver took a dump on themselves, so they didn't make it to the finals. You know, they lost to
You
a
know,
team that ended up losing to the Mavericks. So,
I said for me that, right, well,
but
they are defending champions,
but
so
I mean exactly, and I think I get where you're coming from because it's like I can't I'm not going to compare them to like all time teams because yeah, all of these teams look soft like the way they play basketball. It's like you know what I'm saying. If you've been watching, it's like all of y'all can get beat on any given night the way y'all play, shooting threes all night. But as far as that style, I mean, I think Denver's pretty just solid where they are, the way the league plays. You know, pretty good on both ends. Every player has a knowledge of what their roles are. They'll fit in, and they don't have the same issues like that Denver has. Now you got coaching issues. We didn't even know that was an issue. They got injury. They got injury bug. They got coaching issues. You know,
yeah. All right, questions, y'all. Questions. Y'all guys any put some questions and stuff on. Again, welcome to my channel, The Unready Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media, the best of the business. Yes, I am. Better believe that. And we chopping it up with Brother NT. This is part two and stuff. And there's going to be some more part twos. Will be popping up very, very soon. Watch out for it. I'm not going to say no names, but it's somebody in the chat. And I got like 2 or 3 more. So watch out for those and stuff like that. But 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 get back with the Basil with Soto and stuff like that. Because I know the Blue Jays was getting ready to offer him a contract too.
yeah, but
And and also the
he wanted
Mets.
to be in New York.
But the Mets was like at that time the Mets was the dark horse.
He wanted to be in New York.
They gonna be New York. Yeah.
He forced his way to the Yankees. He wanted to be in New York.
Yeah.
So
Right.
so it all worked out. I get it. You know.
So, but yeah, but yeah, it's great because like yeah, I see went to the Mets, and I'm saying that Soto to the Mets though. Like, oh my god, Soto to the Mets.
I
You
can't blame the
know,
Mets.
you know.
Can't blame the Mets, man. You got a
No, I don't blame him at all. Hey, you do what you gotta
that's
do.
a superstar, bro.
Yeah, it is. And
Like,
that money, I think it was like four,
was
three,
a
or 300.
superstar. He was damn
Yeah,
sure
he
the
did
best
for
player.
15
Damn sure
years.
the best player we had. I know that. So I can't
For a
blame him.
minute, for a minute.
Nah, they they try to make it seem like Aaron Judge or Giancarlo. Man, I'm like Aaron Judge. I believe is just not that good anyway. Not even just overrated. I don't think he's that good.
You know.
And
Yeah, I
I've
say
seen a lot. I've seen a lot of baseball over the course of my lifetime, and I don't think Aaron Judge is that good. Okay.
somebody asked about Aaron Judge. I said, I said, no, I mean, like, what do you want me? I mean, he's all right. I mean, like,
Giancarlo, I'm not gonna say that about him. He's pretty good, you know. But Juan Soto is that good.
yeah,
like, like you know what I'm saying? Y'all can
yeah,
have Judge,
he's
man.
that
like,
business. He's
yeah,
that business.
you know.
There,
So
there's,
I
there's,
don't.
there's, there's no weakness of his game. Period.
And that's what I mean. Like at some point, you gotta get a good all around ball player. Like, come on, you know, all of the home runs and all of that, man, whatever, you know, whatever. When are you gonna
Just like
crack? When are you gonna crack it out of the park? This dude will get you that run that'll win you a World Series. You know, this dude will just make that play whenever he has to.
um
You know,
he said he said nephew said, can the Los Angeles Dodgers team reach the World Series in 2025?
hell yeah, yeah. I don't see why not. Um, they were really good last year. You know, it sucked losing to them, but if you are gonna lose to anybody, that's the team you lose to. They were pretty good.
They're pretty good, yeah.
You know,
They stack.
yeah, I was about to say, and just stacked,
Stack. Gotta get credit. They stack. I mean,
stacked in
like,
position, stacked on the, you know what I'm saying, at the plate.
yeah.
They're stacked.
But well,
You know what I'm saying? So
like they see that's the type of team I like. They could beat you. They could beat you in many ways. I mean, there's no weakness. I'm like, you get you go in the ninth inning, maybe like maybe I'll make up a score, maybe 5-1. He ain't getting no more runs. I mean, you put a middle relief. You ain't getting no runs. Then most of their starters, they usually they go deep. They go like maybe 7, 8, or sometimes complete game. I mean, like I mean, I think they have a DL doesn't it hit? What? I mean, you can't pitch around them. You can't. You even got they even their pitches can hit. I mean, what's on? I'm like, you can't walk them.
that's what I mean. I'm like, I don't see why they can't.
But Soto make the Mets better though.
I mean, he's gonna make any team he's on better. He's
Better.
he's that good of a ball player. So
Yes.
um, you don't just let guys like that walk because there aren't too many of them.
Yeah, so you don't make yeah, you don't make that. Let me see. What other teams you think in the major leagues could make a run playoffs? Or both leagues.
I mean, that Cleveland team showed a lot of promise. Last year. You know, but
Okay, that's
that
American
that's
League.
the American League. But I'm biased over there.
Yeah, Yankees. Yeah, right. I understand. I'm a Yankee fan, so
I'm biased over
I say
there.
I'm biased to all New York teams. Actually, you already know, but I would like to see the Mets and the Yankees play in the World Series. I'm
I
just
mean, yeah,
saying.
yeah, everybody would like a Subway Series. It's just
Yeah, it's hard, but see, Soto.
nah, it almost happened last year. I mean, well, it could have happened. I'm not gonna say it almost happened because
Yeah,
Mets really didn't have much of a chance. But you know, it can happen.
well, that'd
New
be that'd
York
be
is
good.
off the hook. Hopefully, the Knicks can do a little something, but
Yeah,
it's not
yeah. I
looking
was
good.
gonna answer the Knicks. The Knicks. Yeah, I was gonna bring up the Knicks. Right, glad you because it read my mind. Yeah, I talk about the Knicks. Knicks in the playoffs and stuff, but the point is, could it get past the second round?
I mean, yeah, they can. And what are they calling this? The cupcake era. In this cupcake era that these guys play in, yeah, I mean, you play a little harder than the other team, knock down a few timely shots, you can beat them. You know? Like no team is unbeatable.
Yeah, that is true.
So,
Anything goes. Yeah, that's
so you
true.
you you put a little pressure, you steal a few road games. That's why I can understand why people say things like Boston is a little sus. Um, Pause, but just because they lose big home games. Like in the playoffs, they'll lose a home game. You know, they've done it. They'll lose a game 5 at home. They'll lose a game 2 at home. They'll do it. You know, you put a little of that pressure on them, they might crack.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want yeah, because in the playoff anything goes, anything can happen.
Cleveland's definitely beatable. You know,
A lot of people don't. I'm glad you bring up because I said Cleveland could be beatable. They said no, it's not. I said y'all must not look at what I'm looking at.
but all of these teams are beatable. That's what I
Yeah,
mean. Like all of them, this is the way they all play. They're all beatable. Pretty soft.
yeah. I told people, I said, in the playoffs, anything could happen now.
Mhm.
That's what y'all. I said, oh, what about that? I said, anything could happen. Anything could happen.
You bring some
And
effort
yeah,
and don't get hit by the injury bug.
yeah, you could be on the
You know,
run.
any of these
I
teams can knock off any of these teams.
Yeah, I know some teams in the past that they already clinched the playoffs, but towards the end of the season they had a losing record. When they get in the playoffs, they be getting on the run.
What
Anything
what
can
I
happen on the
what I'm
run.
laughing about is these guys load manage and all of this other stuff, and out west they're over there losing their shit because like you lose one game at the wrong time and you're in the play-in as opposed to a 3 seed because everybody's all got the same damn record. Nobody cares. I'm like, you just had the Oklahoma City Thunder. They might win 70 games or something like that, 69 games. Like, come on. How good did a team have to be back in the day to win 65 plus games? That's not the case anymore.
Yeah, I know. And, it's like, especially the play in. I don't like. I'm like, so we awarded a team the team got a record like almost 9 or 10 games under 500 playing the playing.
I'm all for it. They did what they had to do to kind of make things competitive. But it it affects the 7 and 8 seed. So the 7 and 8 seed isn't solid, but they do have an easier road to go in. So the way the play-in tournament works is the 7 plays the 8 seed at home. Whoever wins that game automatically gets the 7 spot. Okay. Then the 8 seed has to play the winner of a game between the 9 and the 10 seed. Okay. And then that's a best of 3 series. Yeah. All right. And whoever
Uh,
wins that gets the 8 seed.
I mean,
So
it's like,
don't get me wrong. The 7 and 8 seed, they're the ones that don't have solid like spots, but they still have an easier road than a 9 or 10 seed gets to have to win. You know what I'm saying? To have to still get in. Because they have to win a game. As a 9 or a 10 seed, you have to win a game and you have to beat a higher seed 2 out of 3 games without home court
you on the
just to
road.
get the 8 spot.
I still, I like the,
You know,
I like the old concept. I do.
that's
That
why
is
it's
me.
just it's unlikely. But every now and then you get like those teams will get lucky. Somebody will get hurt or something like I think last year
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler got hurt in the play-in game, something like that. And it's like, damn. So the Heat were without him, in the playoffs. Zion got hurt in the play in a play-in game with the
Yeah.
Lakers. I think he pulled the hammy or something like that. Um, and then because of that, the Lakers, who would have been an 8 seed, I think they would have got to play the Thunder in the first round. They ended up
Mhm.
having to play the Nuggets in the first round, and damn, they got swept out of there. You know, so they tried to say technically they got punished for winning the game, but the spot still went to the 7 and 8 seed. It just, their seeding just flip flopped. It just switched. So usually that's how it's gonna work out.
Yeah,
But
I
I'm
just
all for it. Anything that they have to do to make these guys compete, do it because they haven't been competing.
for a minute.
Yeah.
I just don't. I just for me, I get what you're saying. I do. They need to compete more. I just don't like the playing. I just leave it. I said you do something else and playing. I like. I said one to eight. You know what I mean? Let's go from there. That's just me. Yeah, you get bumped, they get bumped off. That's it. I mean, low, like you said, I'm glad you brought a low man. So I meant to bring that up too. Low man Smith. I don't want to play. You don't want to play. You don't want to play. Pay $1,000 a seat. You don't want. You don't want to play.
I don't think that's the case. I think that a lot of these guys, they're worth so much money that when their trainers and tell them to sit, it's just in the best interest. It's like your knee is sore, then sit. You don't feel good, then just sit. Like you're worth $300 million, $250 million. Like have a seat. Like for real. So that's kind of what it is with that. I think if these guys, if it's up to them, they would play every night. But I don't think it's really up to them.
I think there's some players that just like
Yeah.
low man.
Is
That's
it
me.
some of them? Some of them they're like that, yeah. But I think most of them, nah. They would prefer to play. They're told to sit.
Right here.
No, and a lot of them,
No, it could be any
which I
question, Mahogany. Mahogany, you guys, any question you want. I trust you. You guys, any question you want, Mahogany. There don't have to be. We just talk about
and
sports.
a lot of it is excuses not to pay these guys because when they make all NBA teams and stuff, you got to pay them max money and bonuses and all of that stuff, and you got to play like 65 games or something. So they be sitting these dudes on purpose so they don't be having to pay them.
Like Mahogany said, let's get in Ant's business.
I ain't got
Oh,
no business. I'm getting cabin fever, but I've been extremely busy.
yeah,
Stuck
I've
in the
been.
house.
Yeah, but Mahogany, let me know to your email, okay? Let me know, so and then so we can handle that. Yeah, but anything you want? Anything question? Oh, let me see. What is Ant's favorite sport to play with his son? Good question.
Yeah, baseball. We play a lot of baseball. A lot of baseball.
What his favorite team?
He played for his own damn team. He didn't really care about professional franchises.
Got it. Yeah, yeah. See, anything. See,
But he
what is
watches
it called?
basketball.
Eh. How old is your son?
19.
We up there. Okay. My son likes basketball and soccer. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. I got. I mean, I know soccer, but I can never get into that.
Yeah, I see that question in the chat. Pau Gasol is way better than Chris Bosh, and it's not even close. It's just not even close.
You know what? Hey, you ain't got no complaints over here. I mean,
Like not even close.
like, why do you say that? Chris Bonds? I said, just look at the body of the work. I mean, like, I said, look at the body work. I mean, Paul. I said, y'all. I said, see, that's what says. That's why, like, when I talk about sports, different sports, I don't like talking because no. It's all about the eye test. Y'all just guessing, just to guessing. Eye test. Be like, yeah, but Chris Bosh, this and that. I mean, no, just look at the body work. I said, do you see Chris Bosh pass the ball? Do you see Chris Bosh do that thing? So. Oh, she said, what food can Aunt cook?
Anything that can go into an air fryer, anything. If you can put it in an air fryer, I can cook it. There you go.
So I like
That's a good question. Hakeem or Shaq? Damn.
like a king.
Oof. I don't know. I don't know.
Like a
I think
king. That's a good question,
I
though.
think if you put each one of them against each other at the top of their game, I think I would have to go with Shaq. I don't think Hakeem stands a chance.
Hey, Letitia, how you doing? Talk you up. Welcome. Yeah, welcome. Let's see. Number one can cook. Yeah, I do a little something. Tell him about it. He said, he's Brother Sock said, Auntie, where you see your channel in 2026, you started off strong. Yeah,
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good question. I'm really not sure. I haven't even thought that far. I haven't even thought that far. Hopefully, we still see it. Hopefully, it's still there. So I'll knock on wood. But also, hopefully it's just a little larger. Numbers are bigger, but I definitely like to see it with a body of work. Um, more uploaded content. More of just more things that are in line with the theme.
All right, Letitia, she said hi, Auntie. So yeah, usually I ask people, do they want to ask questions about me? I do entertain that, but I try to do my best to make sure the main guests, get the questions and stuff. So that's why I didn't really say
Well, no,
nothing.
I mean that would be my question. Like, where would you say what would you say your content leans toward? Your views, your talking point, whatever the case may be. Where would you say that? What does that lean toward? What's your least common denominator?
I To tell the truth, brother Auntie, I can't say because as you know, my channel's diverse. But to really pick one, I can't. I just got to be me, you know. They asked me to pick one. I don't know. I can't. Only thing I can say, I want my channel. I just want to keep on growing and still be in tune with what's going on. And whatever it is, make sure I tell the truth, put my spin on it, and do the best I can.
Someone's asked me, is Durant or D Wade better? I would have to say D Wade.
D Wade, yeah, D Wade.
Um,
I
I,
like
ju-
Durant, but D
I
Wade.
judge on a different criteria though, but than most people, they'll look at the numbers and I'm like, nah. Um,
Hmm.
in a big game, can I count on you? Can I count on you? And can I
Oh,
count on you
oh,
to just do what needs to be done? I don't care if it's the block, I don't care if it's the pregame speech, halftime speech, whatever. You know, just do what needs to be done. Locking down, it was locking down on defense, coming up with the big shot, you know, whatever. Um,
yeah,
I'm taking D Wade.
Gotcha. I appreciate that, Mahogany. She said positive content, family, community oriented, number one, that's you. I get thank you. Thanks for the comment, but I know I put out more stuff. But I get what you said. That's what you I get it. That's what you like from me. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Because there are some people say, yeah, I like when you do sports. I like when you do politics. That's what I'm saying. My channel is diverse, but I appreciate it. Yeah, no, that's how you see it. That's how you see it. I appreciate that. I really do. Because very suddenly people will tell me that. To tell the truth, very suddenly, people tell me that. So I appreciate the compliment. I appreciate that. They say you, I be going hard. So, but keep the questions. How long you can stay, brother T?
Now I can stay for a few more minutes.
Okay, so you can stay another 15 minutes.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, another 15 minutes, y'all. Y'all want questions? Matter of fact, Auntie, you got more questions? Ask me. Feel free. Go ahead. And y'all want to put more questions in the chat? Please do.
That's what I was saying. Watching your content, just what Mahogany said, pretty much family, community, and everything else kind of stems from that.
Well, I said. I appreciate that, but I do more. I'm saying for me, I'm saying my channel is diverse, as you know, as Mahogany knows. And I try to bring brother Alonzo Hall. How you doing? Shout out to you, brother. Thanks for coming. I thank you, nephew. I ain't leaving yet. Thank you, brother Alonzo Hall. That's another channel you need to check out. He always talk about finances stuff, and we definitely needed to support that. He's a family man. And I learned a lot from brother Alonzo Hall too. And so we gotta support. And also, Mahogany, that's a great channel. Aquafina, that's another channel we need to support. We got sisters that are putting it down too. We gotta support these sisters. They not out there shaking their ass. They're not all about taking shots in their own stuff. These are outstanding women that bring something to the community, bring something to our people. These women are family. They show you cook and stuff, and they give you some points, about how to treat a man and stuff like that. But some of y'all don't want to see that. Y'all don't want to see that. You motherfucker, you and this and that. Oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then I gotta talk about them brothers. And then your brothers looking at these women, and these women end up being men. What is you doing?
Damn, you lost me. But keep cooking.
It is true. They like the DL, how you doing? Yeah. I would be like, hey man, how you doing? And all of a sudden, and then all of a sudden you hear on the other line, oh yeah, I'm flying out there. He ain't know. I gave him the yeah. And that happened throughout the years. Tell me I ain't lying, y'all. No. I'm not talking about that Mahogany. No. I ain't talking about what I do. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm talking about the ones I'm talking about in the stream, yeah. Yo, you think you talk to Felicia, then come to find out you end up meeting Frank. I be telling you, I see it all, bro. And I see it all, bro. I'm telling you. And even there are some vice versa too. Yeah, you do. I be shaking my head, yeah. And it's true. Be like, yeah, I'm telling you, I see it all. And I be laughing. I be laughing my ass. So I say, y'all see, y'all don't know, y'all don't look at the Adam's apple. Y'all don't look at how you doing, how you doing for yeah, kind of yeah. All of a sudden, you come out there and you know that lady end up being a man bend you over and then you walking like that. Something happened at your leg. No, nothing happened at your leg. Something happened at your buttocks. Because they put that long one in you. Yeah, there you go. But see, you say you pull black. You say that you're a man. And then these women be saying, oh yeah, I'm this and that, and you vice versa too. Oh, nephew said, your auntie, which team can win the Super Bowl in 2025?
I couldn't pick a Super Bowl winner. Not this early. You know, I couldn't even do it. I wish I could. You know,
I forgot. Then you got some women be saying, I ain't talking to women in the chat because y'all classy and everything. I don't know y'all definitely women. You got some women say, oh yeah, I don't like a man. I don't like, but you can't cook. I don't like a man. I look at your house. Your house look like sewage. I'm just saying. I keep it a buck. Well, we keep it a buck over here, both sides. But what I'm saying, I come on, oh yeah, nobody cannot tell me nothing. And then you get mad at another woman that got themselves together, that look that are feminine, and a real man that looked and said, all right. I'm talking about other men. They said, all right, you see, but y'all want to get mad at them. How you mad at other woman if you look like a man? What you looking like? I said, I'm just saying, and your hair look like you got a bird nest. Come on, stop playing with me. And then all of a sudden, oh, yo, I want a high value man. But you said Pookie and Ray is too good for you. Well, knock it off, man. These men are crazy. Talking about, yeah, I want a high class woman. Want a high class woman. Yeah, I do this and that. Come find you live in a car. Come to find out you walk in talking about, oh, you live with your mother and father. Listen, and I'm saying that's you. I'm saying sometimes we all sometimes we all fall short. Ain't nothing wrong, but long as you get yourself up and better yourself, you know what I mean. So I could say this. I live in my own place. I rent it. Yes, it's rented. I live in my own place. I could open my own door. I could do that. But it doesn't mean I'm stopping right here because I'm pushing, trying to do better. But I can say that. Okay? How many of y'all could say that? I'm talking about as older men. How many of y'all could say that, older men? The only one who come to see me is the miss. How many of y'all can say that? Right? Right? I pay my own bills through God's help. How many of y'all could say that? All blessings to God, though. And the ones that God sent me around, I'm cool with that. How many of y'all could say that? And I struggle like everybody else. I don't think I'm better than nobody else, but I can say that and I can back it up. Old man Will want to chase these young girls and talk about I got something and got to get them. They go there and use you up and spit you out and everything and get all that. Talk to you like a dog and everything, tell you smell like Geritol. They get all that money, but you don't like women. Give me a break with that. And y'all wonder why Grinder don't come around. I don't come around that bullshit. Again, I don't think I'm better than nobody. No, I don't. But I don't be around. I don't want to be around. I'm all about trying to help people. And now some older brothers do help, but y'all don't respect them. Brother like me, y'all don't respect me. Now I don't care though. But I'm still gonna do my thing. I'm still gonna do it. Okay. You'll keep on, and you further understand this. The more you not take care of yourself, you lower your value of yourself. Those women too, lower value of yourself. Then when they look at you like you a used car. What do you expect? I mean, nah, not me. I ain't put myself out there. Thank you, nephew. You know what I mean? Nah, I got time to live. And I'm still gonna be a better me. And I coined this too, eternal learning. So I'm still learning. I mean, y'all doing that? Willing to learn, willing to be the constructive criticism, to better yourself. How many of you willing to be around people like that? No, nah. I ain't talking about the ones in the chat. I ain't talking about y'all, because I know y'all do, but the ones outside, y'all don't want to. Y'all want to get better. You want to be a used car, and you want to be a used car. You somebody gonna pick you up. You don't want to get tuned up. There ain't nothing wrong getting tuned up in your life. There ain't nothing wrong with that. You better yourself. Ain't nothing wrong to see something ugly. I gotta give it. I do it. But y'all want to do that? No. Y'all want to do that. So you'll be around them used cars. I want to. I want to be around. Yeah, she has a channel on Mahogany. I run my mouth too much, so you know. More questions, y'all. Got 10 more minutes before Brother NT have to go.
Them used cars. Yeah.
A lot of used cars, man. A lot of used cars in here. A lot of used cars. They think they high value. Don't tell the truth. See the smoke. I say you get a used car, shoot. Hey, you used car. You see nothing but bad smoke sometimes come out. I ain't said I know about cars and stuff, but hey, all I'm just saying I know. Okay, all right. That's y'all. That's y'all. Don't want to change nothing. Don't want to change nothing. Set in your own ways. Don't want to do nothing. But you got to know to talk about other people. Crazy. Crazy. You must be crazy. So some men and some women are crazy. Bunch of used cars. And then you got some still supporting them. Still supporting them, and you still in a used car. Say the same thing all throughout the blah, 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 blah. Where the change at? They don't want to check anything new. Because see, when you check something new, that means you have to check on yourself. That means you got to work on yourself.
Well, yeah, that's not easy for everybody. You know, getting a look at oneself. You know, that's not easy. It's not easy on most people.
And that's true. But this is my thing, though.
It's
If
human.
you're
That's what I
not
mean. It's
willing,
human nature.
yeah, but this is my thing. If you're not willing to do it, you don't have no right to tell other people how to live their life. Why you have that right? Oh yeah, I can tell you what to, but you're not changing. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. So that's what it's all about. So anybody want to ask some more questions? Feel free. You got to 10 more minutes. And also, brother, you want to ask me more questions? You can. It just for me. I just for me. I'll be 59, God's willing, in June 4th. And I'm constantly trying to work. I'm constantly trying to work on myself because we all imperfect. You know, we don't get everything right. We know we don't. But I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. And I'm letting you know my aim. You know? I'm trying. I want to be a better me, the best I can. What is it? Yo, no one grinding. Yo, that number grinding, he's changing for the better. You know, I do it for myself, yes. You know, yeah, that's me. You know, man. I get. Before I continue, and yeah, case in point, I did shopping last week, right? And fool, I'm minding my business. I set my live and everything. I said in the morning, I said, let me go do some food shopping, get something in the house, so I don't have to worry about it, right? So this guy, I live in Virginia. So you know, people in Virginia be acting stupid. They do. No, not all people. They got. I met some beautiful people in Virginia. Let me say that. But this guy, yeah, you know, he look like my age group. He said, "Hey man, y'all like motherfuckers in New York, man. I bring it to you. Now here, I'm minding my business." I said, "What you say?" Yeah, because I had on a Yankee hat, another Yankee hat, and my Yankee jacket. So you know. So I said, "So what's up?" Yo, so there was another guy with him. He said, "Yo, man, why he ain't bothering you?" Matter of fact, I knew him anyway. He said, "Yo, Master New York, man, he don't bother nobody. Why you messing around? Don't worry about that." Because he stepped to me though. It's gonna be on and popping on the real, fam. I twig you out, fam, with the quickness. Why us as black men we cannot get along? But see, I took upon myself to walk away. I said, I gotta think for him. So I walked away. But believe it, being a man, yeah, he's gonna get that business. And he's gonna lose. But I said, let me walk. I gotta think of the bigger picture, the system. I want to put my key in the door and all that. I had to walk away. There's many times I have to walk away, fam. Sometimes I got to punch this motherfucker. Well, you trying to play me now? And I money. Pray. I pray. I pray. I see him in the street. I'm getting at him, but I pray. And God got me. I did my shopping, and people helped me out. And I took the bus, and I got home, said another prayer, and then doing my life, it was good. That's what I do. I do that sometimes. Sometimes you gotta think for other people, and even in the space, you gotta think for other people to protect yourself.
Yeah, but you know they're not gonna let you do that.
I know.
Um, I just if I click a link or do a stream about everything that kind of like agitates me or pisses me off, I'll never do anything about what I want to do. It's just like now it's value in saying off the wall crazy stuff. Like it brings in views and stuff. The wilder the shit is that you say, the more people are gonna watch you. So
That's true. Yeah.
um,
The L Project. Welcome. He said, "What?
what's up, the LA Project?
LA
It's my
Project. What is your favorite subject to talk on panels? Welcome."
hmm. That's a good question. Um, I know what I try not to talk about, but yes, I mean my favorite subject, hell, probably geopolitics. You know, business strategy. Yeah, that would be it.
Please subscribe to my channel, Underrated Darkness. Please, it's your first time here. That'd be very much appreciated. And please let that be greatly appreciated. Welcome. That's a great question. That's a great question. Yeah. Um, any more questions? Got 5 more minutes, y'all. 5 more minutes for we shut this down and stuff. And again, this is My channel, Underrated Darkness, yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media. Believe that, the best of the business. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Believe that. Believe that I am. And we with the brother Auntie. I consider him part of the Underrated One family, and they always supported me, and whatever I do, I greatly appreciate it. When the times, right, you always shut out my channel. I really appreciate that. But I don't get that in this space all that much. But he's one of the few that always make me look out, and I appreciate that, brother Auntie. And I
Nah,
just want to let you
vice versa, man. I like I say, I appreciate. I've been very, very fortunate, to get and still have a lot of the support that I have, and I'm thankful for it. And I try to do everything I can to support, as many people as I can. I know I can't get everywhere, but especially those that supported me, I try to get to you guys first.
thank you, brother. Thank you, thank you. Let me see, I'm a type of Auntie knows. I'm a type person. I'm trying to hold my end. Oh, see, I think I already subscribed to you. Hold on. No, I wasn't. I'll subscribe to you now. I thought I was. Okay. But I'll subscribe to you. Hope you subscribe back to me. And then project, so oh, thank you. So I got you already. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. Um, oh, thank you, Sister Mahogany. Sister. And also let me say this. There's at times Sister Mahogany had to talk to me because I'll be going off for some people too. And I want to thank you for that, Sister Mahogany, too. Because they are sisters do look out for me. I have to say that. Brother Auntie had to let your grind don't pay attention. Where he at? Maybe you don't remember. I got an argument with somebody. He was on. He said, "Where he at?" We don't grind it yet. So I just want to thank y'all. There people do look out, do protect me, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Because yeah, listen, I am a kind person. Yeah, I thank y'all, but shoot, I don't know, especially as a man, you trying to punk my masculinity. No, that ain't working. No. And so I don't play the type of games. Oh, happy birthday! Her birthday was the 17th last month. So we wish her a happy belated birthday, Letitia McGee. So happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday. It's just that I just, in my life, you know what? I ain't gonna talk about it. I'll probably talk about me tomorrow. It's all about Auntie. So, but I just want to let you know, brother Auntie, you bring a lot. You bring a lot. Matter of fact, I could tell you in this space, man, you help lift this space up because once upon a time, yeah, and I think of people take the purge in the wrong way, and I like when you do on the purge. I really do. People get it out and everything, and like you said, that you want to expose yourself. You expose yourself. That's why I say, yeah. That's how I go to the purge, and I see how some people act and everything, and it's purge. Sometimes you could. I remember because brother T, it's entertaining, yeah. But at the same time, I appreciate what he do because sometimes us as a people, we still don't learn. And they get mad at you don't like the well, you put yourself out there. He gave you opportunity. He or she get I mean, he gave you opportunity to get whatever's out. So why you blame him? Blame yourself. It's gonna let you know you're ugly when you're ugly. You put yourself out there. Good looking out for that. I said, yeah. I ain't gonna watch you. I ain't gonna come through. There are even some that I check. I said, okay, I'm gonna check out.
Nah,
So
I say it like this. I mean, hey, how often do I do that show? So if I can do something, twice a year, once a year, twice a year, that's that memorable, hey, I'm doing something right, even if I'm just right twice a year. That's it. So,
Yeah, but also it's not just the purrs that Brother NT had. He got a lot of great content on there. Talk about business. I like when you talk about business and certain things to watch out for. Even certain things come up on the channel, YouTube, you break it down, and we need to hear more of that. So I just want to let you know that's one of the few things you talk about because I consider your channel is versatile and also um other stuff too. So we want to, on this channel, we want to salute you with that too, because ain't that many people is doing it, and we appreciate that. I know some people that no, it's not easy what this brother do.
I
It's not
appreciate
easy. It's not easy. It's not easy, y'all. It's not easy. So we gotta support that, bro. We gotta support, the ones that are willing to give us information to better ourselves all around. And even women in the chat too. We gotta support that because the real is not being supported. People who got information to better ourselves, transform ourselves to be better people, it's not happening. So then the ones came on earlier. Y'all know who you are. Thank you, brother Chief Stacy. Brother Hassan, we gotta support these channels, right? We gotta support these channels because the other sectors, they support this.
it.
They support it. It has been proven. But when it comes to us, you know, go snatch people up here. Oh, matter of fact, hold on. I'm gonna do one thing better. Um, the LA project. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't know why people. Okay, who occur snatch people up. So and support each other. That's no don't snatch people up. You don't support. He won't support. So, but oh yeah, Auntie, I'm glad you're here. I'm gonna do a series. I'm gonna start a series about New York. How he was raised in New York, what things go in New York, and I want you to be part of that.
All right.
I'll let you know. I'm gonna reach out. I don't know if I'm gonna do it before my birthday or after my birthday. I'm still sketching it out, see what day I'm gonna do it, and so the schedule, so that everybody's schedule could meet up and everything, the time and stuff. But I'm gonna reach out for you for that. I've been saying that for the last 2 years. I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it up. So we're gonna get a few people. You're welcome anytime. Um, LA Project, type something right now. Please do that. Um, could anybody share brother Ant's channel and my channel, please? Let me see. Um, the LA Project has still surprised me and finds my content interesting. Thanks for the support. That's what she said. So, um, LA Project, type something in the chat. Type something in the chat. So, we got I said about and my channel also too, please, Mahogany. Thank you very much. Um, I lost my thought. Hold on. Oh yeah, Mahogany, share mine, please too. Thank you. Yeah, I want pick up a lot of people and please come, please support, please. We need more than ever now. You know, I'm here. I just so yeah, okay.
No, it's all good, man. I do appreciate you having me up. It was nice to be able to take that time out just to chop it up with you, man.
I appreciate that. You can make it
And
last for
you keep,
more.
yeah. Nah, I mean that's pretty much it. It's always a pleasure coming over here. And even when I can't like, type in the chat, I don't know what the hell has been going on with my equipment lately. But I've been having some issues as far as like watching like live stream feedback and stuff. But either way, I got you. Um I'll usually be in the clouds and you get a like from me or whatever the case may be.
Appreciate that.
But just continue to keep doing what you're doing. And I'll always stay over here and you'll keep my support, bro.
And you got likewise too, likewise too. And I just want to let you know, thank you. Take out the time. Yeah, I do have another. Yeah, I do have another channel. Is the grind? Is the number one grinder? I think it's number one grinder. Real talk. Number one grinder. Real talk. Yeah, I pull that up. So yeah, I got that's the secondary channel. Yeah, yeah. Go look for right now. I'll stay on. But brother NT, thank you very much. Appreciated. And you always got some a brother right here support you.
I appreciate you, big dog. And peace to the chat, man. I see all of y'all coming through. Too many of y'all to shout out all of y'all, but I appreciate you. I'll make sure y'all support the underrated darkness, number one grinder. Salute, fam. Thanks for having me up, bro. You have a good
Anytime.
night.
Thank you. Peace to you and your
Peace.
family. Peace. Um, I'm gonna stay on. I'm gonna stay on to Mahogany. Pull it up and share it in the chat and stuff. So, anybody that want to ask me questions while she look for it, y'all can. Um, I will. God's willing, I will be on tomorrow. Um, Thank you, brother Hassan. Please come back. Please come back. Don't let it be your last time. Please, I'll talk about, like I tell people, go through my channel. Don't go through like 30, 40 videos a lot. Go through my channel. I talk about everything. Yeah, I believe y'all like. I think y'all will love what I talk about. Mahogany talk about, like, I like family, talk about family content and stuff. That's one of the things. But that she likes. Then some people like when I talk about sports. There are some people like when I talk about politics. Then some people I really get in deep with our history. I talk about that. I even talk about my experience, my life experience. So I want to give people different things we talk about. So go through my channel. Please go through my channel. Very much appreciate. Go check it out and go check out. So we waiting for Mahogany to find that I think it's the number one grinder real talk. Yeah. Now I said, people, what happened? When I was when this channel was monetized, right? They was messing with it. One day I couldn't get in. I couldn't get in this channel. So what happened was I had to create the secondary channel, the number one grinder real talk to keep on. Oh, you don't see it? It's the number one grinder real talk. Let me see something. It's the number one grinder real talk. It's not it's low caps. Okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about Mahogany. But Mahogany, reach out to me on my email, right? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's gonna come up sooner or later. It's gonna come soon. Don't worry about it. I want you to reach me out on my email in a few minutes. Okay? Let me know this Sunday is good for you. So if it is, send me a picture. You know, as usual, let the people know that you're gonna be chopping with me on my channel, and we can get it going. In. But reach out to me so we can get it going. But it's up to you. But on behalf of my channel, Underrated Darkness, yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media. Believe that, the best of the business. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And y'all have a Great rising to y'all. Also, great evening to y'all. And just remember, no matter what you have, whether you have a little or a lot, what you have, make sure, praise to God, make sure you still be that genuine one. And always remember, there's always going to be people ain't gonna like what you do because you strive to do better. Don't give that to them haters. Don't give it to them haters. You keep on striving. And along the way, when you become a better you, you're going to suffer loss. And I'm telling you from personal experience, you're going to suffer losses, but it's all right. Oh, God got you. That's what counts. And stay true. Stay true being a woman. Stay true being a man. Ain't nothing wrong with that because God, that's part of God's creation. We see a lot of fakery up here. Inside space, outside the space. I know I ain't talking about y'all in the chat, but I know people out there don't like what I said, but I don't kill. I don't ill. The truth have to stand. There's men want to be women. Women want to be men. Want to fake the facade. I got money. I got money. No, you keep it dimes. Ain't nothing wrong with having dimes, nickels, and all that. But long as God give it to you and stuff, brother son, I would, but this part, it could be. Matter of fact, take down my email. It have to be next time. I'm ready to get on because this is antique thing, and and I want to show some respect. You know, take down my email. I want you to email me in a few minutes. Because after I say this, I want to get off. I want to get off, Brother Hassan. All due respect. I just want to get this out because, matter of fact, I be on tomorrow, Brother Hassan. Yeah, take my email down, and I want you to email me right now if you want, or a few minutes, so I can plug you in. I'll be on tomorrow, but I think the thing is that we gotta support the real. Brother Hassan come from She Stay Sleep TV. Okay, let me know. All right. You gotta support the real. The real has to happen. Yeah, we all imperfect. No, but no. And we gotta support the women. And this is the thing that us brothers have to understand too. We gotta support the women that comes with the real too. And sisters, brothers come with the real. You gotta support that too. So we gotta Okay, yeah, I'm just saying, as long as he support back, as long as he support back. Okay, yeah, I'm just saying. Oh, sorry. You know, yeah, LA Project, you can come through too. you want to talk about something, on my channel, whatever it is. When women welcome. You can ask sister Mahogany. Mahogany been on throughout the year. Mahogany been on time a few times. So do you hear me now? Press 1. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So Hassan, do you have my email? You good? Do you have my email before I get off? Okay, email me so I can plug you in. And also anybody else, they put my email too. Thank you. Oh, thanks for coming the first time. I know you for a minute. You finally came. I appreciate that. There goes my email right. Anybody the LA Project, you can email me. South Project, you can email me too. So you can plug, so I can plug your in. You know, but we gotta look out for each other. That's how I do it. That's how I do it. So please feel free to email. You can email. Y'all can email me because it's gonna be some time. I want if y'all want to get on the panel. Like I said, come on, get on the panel. I thought we'll talk about this stuff. You know what I mean? So I want you so I want you to email me right now in a few minutes so I can plug in. Let me know that y'all the one to email me so I can plug it in. Very important. Do that. Do me a favor. Do me that favor. Do me that favor. So I'm getting ready to get off because I gotta rest and I gotta eat too. And I don't eat certain limits of time. I get sick. So I gotta put some on my stomach and rest. And I will be on to most likely God's will tomorrow morning. Um, I will be on tomorrow morning. I used to do I do morning chats too. Morning so I usually do grind the Saturday family talk. I did the 15th one, so most likely God's willing in the morning I'll be doing the 16th. So I'm on the East Coast and everything. So I want you to go check it out. I want you to go check it out, okay? You know? Hold on, fam. Hold on. Like I said, anybody LA project, you can email me too. Sorry, you can email me too. Thank you. Good show. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. So, on behalf of my channel, The Underrated Darkness, yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media, the best of the business. Let's keep on with the keep ons. Please share this out. Very much appreciate it. If y'all want to donate with Cash App, it's capital JT 53000. Also paypal.me/JT Black 53. If you want to, I got you. I got you, brother. I send a response back. Thank you. So if y'all want to donate, that'd be greatly appreciated. Be greatly appreciated. Thank y'all so much. Most likely I will be on tomorrow morning. Watch out for that. Please watch out for that. Thank y'all. Have a blessed night. And understand, let's be good to each other. And let's be winners. And let's stand up for the truth. No matter what moment we're in. Stand up for the truth. That is for the truth. And I coin this too. Always got to continue eternal learning. Got to continue that. That's the only way we're gonna get better and help out, and the ones hope that they learn from us. What's God come from God Himself. All right. Thank y'all. Love y'all. This one is Kiddos. Peace.